Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are off to a late start, but it is the season end of Raid Season 39, and we are watching the top four clans go for it. These four top clans are tied. Now, from what we've seen so far and on, we're streaming this right now, ladies and gentlemen. We're streaming this. This may be an end of season occurrence, judging by how often this may now be able to happen. As long as D3 Nightmare is the end game content, more and more people are going to be able to participate in this. But Watchmen off to a really, really rocky start. Bit late on the gun. Their horse didn't enter or exit the gate right off the bat. If we click on Watchmen, we can actually go and check out their members. You can see straight at the bottom they've had to kick. From the looks of it, two players to make reach Portal Stone limit. So two people sleeping in. I don't know how that's going to affect them. I don't know if they're going to be called into HR and have a bit of a discussion after this race. That's unacceptable performance from a top clan in Age of Magic. The Russians are off to a great start. You can see 1.6 is we're looking at. I think it's about 640 we want here. So still a little bit to go. We want 1.640 or 1.641, I believe it is. But a good lead here between the Russians and the Chinese. Ohen is again a little bit behind that, and yeah, Watchman is now out of the gate and catching up. So third place potential for Watchman. I don't see them catching up to the favourites here. So, I can't put chat in at the moment. We'll have to fix that. This is a spare of the moment. This is a last minute video that we've decided to do. So we're going to click tournament points and go back. We'll see if any changes in the race. There we go. Okay, we're at a 601 here, a 607. So they've made a 1 million gap increase. 5 million between Russians and Chinese. So good lead, still good lead. Honestly, wonderful performance from the Russians in this race. They were straight out of the gate. There was no messing around, no squabbling, no whatever, no dawdling, no willy fiddling. They were straight out. They had their alarm clocks. They were up. They had 3 alarm clocks set. 10 minutes before race day, 5 minutes before, 3 minutes before. They all up. They're all in Google Meet, Team Meets, whatever you call it, talking to each other, strategizing. And as you can see, we can click on the Russian clan. You'll have a look at this performance. Like, look at this. Not a single member had to be kicked to get portal stones. Everyone met the requirement straight off the bat. They were in and they were off. So good performance from there. Going back to the racetrack though, and as you can see, still a 5 million gap, and we've gone down to a 7 million gap here with honestly, I don't think Ohen's going to beat the Chinese. I just don't think I don't see it's possible. They've had a pretty good lead the whole time. Honestly, I think I think we're seeing the placement for the end of season right here, right now. I don't think much is going to change. Honestly, we'll see. We'll look between the Chinese and Watchmen. There is a 14 million point gap. If they can start to close that, there may have been competition if they were able to get out the gate right from the beginning. But to be honest, I don't know. I did not expect the Russians to be performing as well as they are. Kudos to them. Great team synergy. Great attitude. They are just performing at peak levels. So, yeah, if I was betting on this race, I would be losing some money. That's for sure. But it is what it is. You don't win. You win some, you lose more, is what the Commission of Gambling always says in their anti-gambling ads. Because, you have to do that now. That's illegal. You got to persuade people not to gamble. So yeah, we got 5th. Oh, look at this clan down here. Number 6. They probably had a chance for first, but as the motto of the clan is, I'd rather watch the race than be in the race. That's what that clan's always said. As you can see, it's a lot more entertaining watching it than being in it. But they probably had potential of being first, to be honest. There we go. Okay, so we've got a 5 million gap. So there is definitely a closing here. Watchmen is, they are putting a little bit of heat, trying to catch up. Still about 16 million points off top points. So yeah, I mean, you've been training all season for this. You know your lanes, you know your nodes, you know where you need to pay attention. You've got a lot of support from medallions this season as well. Medallion support is huge with the Marlena event and the ability to get a lot of tiers, a lot of scales. It's making a lot of nodes easier. Probably a lot of people just pressing auto. They've got the power to do that, and that's honestly why I thought the Chinese were going to win. I thought they have peak medallions going on. I mean, some of the clowns, but unfortunately, they're training the wrong racehorses. If season end was what they were after, then investing in those clowns, it's not helping you in any way. So, just yeah, it is what it is. I wish I could pronounce some of these clan leader names. Unfortunately, we can't. So that's why we're just going off the old typical Russian, Asian, Chinese. Ohenely? Is the R or the H silent? Renely or Henley? Who knows? Watchmen. Watchmen still. All right, let's have a little bit of an update. So what we got? We got a 6 million gap and a 5 million gap. Let's have a look. Update. 7 million gap. 5 million gap. The Russians is Natalia. Okay, so this is Natalia apparently. Here, Natalia. Yeah, kudos to her. She's got a good horse here. Natalia or Natalia. Snape's just coming out of nowhere and said Natalia. So if that's the only word he's gonna say, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it for what it's worth. Natalia. I apologize either way if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Doesn't matter. Like I said, you're the winning racehorse at the moment. You're closing in. Like you're nearly on the last stretch. So yeah, what do we got? Let's update the list. Let's see what we got here now. Okay, still 5 million gap, 7 million gap. I just don't see the Chinese being able. The only way Chinese are winning at this point is if someone in the Russian clan fumbles and misses a node somehow, disconnects, power outage somewhere. But I honestly don't see it happening. These people have backup generators going. They've got they've got their coffees, they've got their energy drinks, they've got their supplements. They've been training. Like I said, this is their time. I think this is the first time. I mean, we can have a quick little browse. 38. It looks like Watchmen didn't really try in this one. 37. Again, just maybe a little bit of a fumble here. Actually, I honestly didn't realize that Watchmen had not been first for so long. What's 35? When did Watchmen last win? Here we go. Nearly 5 seasons ago. Yeah. Oh, what's that? 1, 2, 3. I mean, this will be the 4th season now that, unfortunately, they're not going to take that first place. So there we go. Russians now nearly entering the 630 million mark with 622 for the Chinese, 613 for O'Henley, or Renely without the H, or is that the name? Either way, I'm just going to call them Hen. The Hen boys are in 3rd, and yeah, I don't know. It looks like they're closing the gap, but then it doesn't at the same time. So yeah, what do we got? Are we gonna breach the 630 million mark? Are we gonna breach the 630 million? Unfortunately, not. 500,000 points off that 630 million mark. Okay, I really wish we could just go in and have a look at these raid maps firsthand. Playcott, if you want some streaming content, give me access to looking at these players making their way through the nodes. Even if it's just to me, I'll stream it. We can make a night of it. We'll call it Raid Race Night or whatever. I don't know. I'll come up with a better title. I'm on the spot, okay? I didn't plan to make a video like this, but now I'm invested. Okay, look at this as well. If we consider the time, this has been a 36-minute race so far. We're 36 minutes into the final raid. Let's do a quick little update. There we go. We're into it. 630. What a big jump. They got 2 million points. That must have been a big bunch of nodes just completed just there. They've got a 8 million gap now. Oh, Watchmen is clearing the gap. They are now at 4 million. Oh, it's about to be. They're about to hit 614 million, but the gap is closing. Gap is closing. If they both max the points, it's whoever reaches max points first that will be their position on the leaderboard. So if these 4 clans tie, it's whoever reaches the spot first. That's the way it's always been in raid season. So yeah, all 4 of these clans, unless of course someone fumbles. Yeah, so let's go tournament points. Let's check this out. There we go, 632 million. Strong gap. I mean, the Chinese are just going for second at this point. I really can't see the Russians losing this. Yeah, there we go. It's a 4 million point gap now. They've closed 1 million points. That's pretty big. The issue you're going to have with Raid Race Days, if you ever competed in it before, the problem is your players. Now, at this point of the game, at this level of clan, all your members are pretty efficient, okay? But there are still some members that are slower than others. So if you're going for Raid Race, that slow member hitting a node before a quick member can get to it, it can really slow things down, because then that member has to keep refreshing, checking if the node's being cleared. There's so many obstacles. And now keep in mind, I believe Watchmen are 2 players behind. So this gap clearance is pretty impressive. I mean, if we go and have a look at these players, if we go check these players out, unfortunately, oh my god. Come on, we don't want this. We want to see the race. There seems to be some technical difficulties on the map. If we go to members, if we go to these players down here, like you can see, these players are player level 70 and 65. I mean, they've had to scrape the bottom of the barrel to get these members. These are pure Portal Stone milkers. These are, yeah, that's all these players are for. So they're 2 players down. Now, keep in mind, not going to make really much of a difference, okay? It's just going to make that the people clearing a certain lane within the raid are going to have a little bit more on them. They're probably just going to have to clear the whole thing themselves. Less error, room for error. But overall, it's not much. Like I said, they've lost 2 players getting stones, and they've had to get someone in ASAP. They've obviously got some people that have quit the game, or they've got some accounts they've built for these situations. Unfortunately, just took them a bit too long to get them in, I think. So I think they're in the running for third. I think they are in the running for third. I just cannot see them getting second. They're definitely not getting first. Look, they're 35 million now. They're gunning it. They're in the final stretch where you would assume clans would be slowing down, running out of energy. Russians are speeding up. They're at their peak now. This is their time to shine. Okay, they've got their third hit. They are moving faster than when they started. You know, they're just saying to their members, "Hey, these are our top players. Let them get ahead. Let them clear these nodes. Let them finish the raid for us." They're now just eating the popcorn. They're cheering. They know they've got first, but they still want their high performers to just take the lead. You get to the end of the raid, and you've got essentially 2 lanes on the left, 2 lanes in the middle, 2 lanes on the right. You've got 6 out of 30 players, and then that times 2, so 12 members right now that are most likely clearing these final nodes, and the rest of the clan just cheering them on. Sorry, I'm also trying to read the chat as well. I really wish I did put chat on the screen. I need to figure out how to do that. There was a time. So like you think this is exciting. You think full clans racing for top is exciting. There was a point in the game's life where there were 12 clans capable of achieving this. So that was the real race day. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So we're going to go tournament points. We're going to jump back to raid season. Raid season 30. All right, we'll have a look in a second. Well, let's just take a quick gander now. Ooh, what's happening here? They're going back to 5 million. All right, let's go check out raid season 30. There we go. 12 clans with the same raid points, and one just shy as well. As you can see, we came 8th. We did pretty well that season. And we had a member who, we had a member in this season who was like pushing everyone the whole season. They're like, why is this person raiding late? Why is this person doing this? Why is this person doing that? And that one member was the one that didn't show up on the final day to get portal stones. Like, what's going on? These are the type of people you have to deal with sometimes. But they did eventually get on, and they're like, "Oh, what? It's race day? What are you talking about? I wasn't aware of this, even though it was being plastered on Discord for the past 3 days." Barracuda. Honestly, I think Barracuda is the best clan in the game. Not shy to say it. In terms of strategy, they are number one. If you are after pure strategy-driven clan, Barracuda is the clan to go for. As you can see, they did win this one, Watchmen. But I mean, we're talking 9 seasons past the golden days. That's not what the game is anymore. You are looking at the biggest clans at the moment going for it. We're at 36 million. We're closing into the end, about 5 million points away from the finish line. We've got a 4 million gap. Oh, it's less than 4 million now. It's about 3 point. What's that? 3.3 million points away. Let's go a little bit of an update. There we go. We're officially we're 3.1 million points away now from the tippity top. Orihen's going to drop to 4th. It's just a matter of time. But this gap cannot be closed. Doesn't matter how fast you start racing. Doesn't matter how fast you start whipping that horse. You're not getting second. You're not getting first. All right, Russians have it in the bag. I just do not see them unless they've fumbled. Unless they have fumbled and missed a node along the way. What are you talking about, sus? I have room for you, okay? Just ease up there, champ. All right? So yeah, we're doing pretty good. And yeah, all right. So we're in a little bit of a lull at the moment. Nothing too. There we go. 8 million. I think that's about 3 million points left to go. At no point of this race has the Chinese closed this gap. It's always been about 6 million. We are looking at a 3.5 million gap here. 3.5. Yeah, I mean, honestly, in the great words of whoever said it at the time, it doesn't matter if you're second or whatever. Winning's winning. First is all that really matters. You don't get a medal for second. You don't get a medal for third. You definitely don't get a medal for 4th. We're just looking at this top spot. This is the clan that's going to pop up on your screen to say they've won end of season. Okay, so yeah. We also put some bettings up in the old clan channel as well. We gave people the opportunity to bet on the top 4, what position they think they'll come in. If more clans do break into this ability, I think Why Do You Cry? I think maybe they're going to be in the... I don't know. Actually, this is pretty big. It doesn't look huge, but 300 million points is still pretty massive. They might be a season or 2 away from being able to compete. Yeah. I mean, if you really want to join a sleeper clan, if you're a really good player, like a real good player, and you're like, you know what, I want to compete. I don't want to join the top. I want to join an underdog. Probably Koala Bandits is the clan to go for. If you're a sleepy player. If you're a strategy-driven player, Barracuda. Honestly, anything else, don't even worry about it. It's just these 2 clans I'd be looking for, Barracuda and Koala Bandits. It's probably the places to go. Sus, I've got a spot for you. It's not season end yet. We're still in the race. Okay, just ease up. All right, focus on the now, not the future. All right, let's jump back over to the raid points. We're just about to hit 640 mil. 640 mil. We've jumped to a it's still 6 million gap. Again, there we go. This is about to hit 19. Then it's a 2.4 million close between these two clans. I mean, do I even finish the video? Once someone gets first, do I even continue commentating? Is there any point? I don't think there is. We're just looking for this. We're just looking for first. Anything after that is just a pretty mediocre performance, in my opinion. So, yeah. Let's go. Oh, what was I doing? I was meant to message one of my clan members about doing something. Has someone messaged, or do I still have to message? Let me deal with the regular pleb players. Okay, alright, we're back in. Alright, 3. Oh, come on, hit the 640. This is now an interesting cap. This is just gonna happen. We're just waiting for it to happen. Oh, you did already? I still messaged him. And, Alright. Tournament points. Come on. Have we hit the 640? Have we hit the 640? Oh, 500,000 points away, ladies and gentlemen. I actually don't know what the cap is. We're just assuming it's 1.641 million. That's billion. It's billion. That's what we're assuming it's at. We don't actually have a confirmed number. Trying to pay attention to the chat as well. Is this it? Are we gonna get it? Oh man! Oh, they're not moving. Oh, I really wish I could see their raid. I really wish I could see what is happening in these raids. All right, come on. Let's see a boost in numbers. There we go. We're 200,000 points off the 640 million. The Watchman gap is now 1,700,000. They are gunning for third. But like I said, if you're not first, you're last. So that's going to be an interesting one. Okay, here we go. I mean, we got to start. Let me put on the old. I don't even think I can. I was going to say we should put on some Age of Magic music, but yeah. I needed to set this up. We'll do it next season, ladies and gents. If you're interested, if you want to see a proper race, it's a bit more effort into the video. A little chat box on screen, so you can come and commentate. You can say what you want. We can play a bit of music. I'll even buy some popcorn for the final race. If you're interested to see that for the big season 40 finale, let me know. We can get something going. All right, this has been going on now for a little bit. We've got a 23-minute video to come out after this. I think we're just going to wait and see the first. We don't care about anyone else. Come on, they're so close. I mean, how many nodes left at this point do you think they've got left? Like, is it just the boss nodes? Are they now at that point of the raid where it's only like one player can continue? Is that where we're at? Oh my god, I didn't even notice. How? Where did this jump come from? Chinese are only 1.7 million behind. How? What the hell happened? This is why we need to see the maps. How did that jump? They were like 6 million points behind. There we go. they've hit the 640. But I mean, they're less than 1 million points behind now. Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. What's this? Is this just one boss node left they've got to clear? One or two boss nodes, maybe? It's crazy because even at like max level, the Ishtar fight is still a pretty long fight. Unless they've got some secret way of beating it now, it's still just a basic attack Finanza. There's no real way to speed that up. Your finger can only. There we go. Is that it? Did they get it? Is that the final point? They got it. The Russians got it. What do you mean it's a 30-second fight? Ishtar's not a 30-second fight. How are you clearing it in 30 seconds? Congratulations to Natalia, whatever your name is. If you want to message me and correct me, by all means, go ahead and do it. Congratulations. Your clan performed amazingly. You were straight out of the gate. No errors. This got real scary for a second there. I thought you'd lost this. They really boosted in points out of nowhere, but you deserve the win. Congratulations. You guys did really well. You girls did really well. Just season 39 is yours. You deserve it. I honestly think maybe you would have got it regardless of whether all the clans started at the same time or not. Hand to heart, you would not have the clan I was going to bet on for first. You would not the clan I was going to bet on for first, but you got it. Congratulations. I'd love to watch you next season. Keep up the good work. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I am out. Thank you for watching. If you've got any questions, leave a comment below. I'll answer to the best of my ability. And we'll be around the world until next time. Please take care of yourself.